Let's go to J Hope's tour. Um, so a lot of people, this was so funny because apparently, um, there was an army who bought like 100 tickets or something to the show that's going to happen in Paris, and this is the charity show where J-Hope is going to perform together with the other Rose and G Dragon. So what happened was there were several armies who bought as many tickets as they could because other armies were still struggling to resell the other tickets that they bought of other K-pop artists. So there were some K-pop artists that were going to perform in Europe. So they bought tickets for that. And then J-Hope announced that he was going to. And at first they felt safe because J-Hope did not have any European stop in his tour. So they felt like, okay, we're just going to watch other artists. And then he announced that he was going to be in this. So everyone was like, I'm just going to sell my ticket. And that at first I thought it was crazy because you're selling a concert ticket. So that means like that concert ticket is just for one artist and you're going, and so that's 2 hours of that artist. And then you're going to exchange it for a 50, I don't know how long he's going to perform, probably 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I don't know. 50, let's say 20 minutes of performance of J-Hope. So it's like you're really selling that ticket for just so you can watch J-Hope perform, but they really did it. So Bamsky said, I saw one who report the army who bought 22 and will resale at face value. Oh, that's out. So she was one of the first ones who were able to sell out what she held, but she was getting like insulted at first. So when she posted that, she said, I have 22 tickets. I'm only going to be selling it to armies. And it was like, if you're interested, message me. I have to check your social media accounts. If I know you're a multi, you're not going to get it or something like that. And so a lot of fans were actually criticizing her and insulting her. It's like, you think Army is going to be able to sell it? Like J-Hope doesn't have that many fans in Europe. Like BTS doesn't have that many fans, especially J-Hope. And she was like, and then in a matter of minutes, it was sold out. And then there were others who followed. Like someone had like 100 or something tickets. I think there's several of them who bought as many as they could, just so they can resell at face value to other armies. Now, he does not have a European stop, which was a puzzle to me. I thought he was going to have at least one. I don't know why he decided not to. Probably because he has other things that he needs to do. I also think what I've mentioned earlier that the venues are really too small. The biggest one, Japan is lucky because they have 2 days in a dome. Me Too said that's not fair to other fandoms. You mean for the fandoms of G Dragon and Rose? Okay, but yeah, it's pretty funny. It's pretty fun. I almost posted on Twitter. I was like, because come on, listen, we've been battling each other for tickets for the last 10 years, if we're being honest. So we've been trying to sabotage each other just so we can get a chance to get one ticket. You think we will not do that to other fans? That was what the first thing in my mind. I'm like, we've been doing this for the last 10 years. We've been going through the eye of a needle just to get one ticket. And like, you think we won't get into a fight with other vendors just to see our favorite? That was what's in my head. Like, you don't know the capacity and the skill of armies if you think we will not sell that out. But anyway, he doesn't have any stops in Europe, which was a real thing for me. Like, I don't understand. I thought he was going to have at least one or two. So, but the it's actually Japan who's really lucky because the um Japan venue, I think, has 55,000 in capacity. Um, the reason I said I think the venues are too small is because he did record 105,000 people in his Lollapalooza performance. And if you really think about it, it really is the biggest crowd for any K-pop performance, K-pop well, Korean native performance of all time, of any kind. Even BTS, what's the most that they have had? Like 65,000, but he amassed 105,000 in Chicago. So I felt like he can, I don't know. I don't know the reason, but this venues are too small. Um Okay, and then so these are just my prediction. I think he is going to, just predictions. I don't know him. I don't know what he's planning for his concert. Just predictions. I do think that he's going to bring together different hip hop legends from different countries or states, especially in the U.S. So I'm looking forward to that. Like a lot of these old timers, like fathers of hip hop, I think he's going to bring them together, or at least bring them on the stage with him, and also some of the Korean legends as well. Um, then the next prediction, I do think it's going to be some sort of a journey from the past to his next chapter as a soloist. So I think he's going to go Hope World, Jack in the Box. And then the last part would be whatever it is that he is going to go for in his next concept when he does his next album. So I think it's a real transition. And yes, I do think that J. Cole is going to make an appearance. And also, um, uh, what's her name? I was thinking about her and then I forgot her name. So I think everyone that he's collaborated with, he's probably going to bring over Becky G. Yeah. So probably Yoon Jin as well. At some point, he's going to have. So I think people that he collaborated with, he's going to bring them on as a guest on his concert. So I think it's going to be absolutely epic if we can bring Becky G and J. Cole in one stage with him. Like, I think that's absolutely epic. So you have a Latina, an Asian, and an African American on stage and fuse their music together. And I think he's going to do that. He's going to be experimenting with the sound a little. I'm looking forward to that. I also even think that the stage itself is going to be a visual transition. I think there's going to be like an element of Hope World to Jack in the Box to into Hope on the Street. So I don't know if it's going to put everything in one stage or it's going to be like a transition in different stages of the concert. So I think it's going to be divided into three, and then the fourth will be whatever he's going to be doing in his next project. So I'm looking forward to that. Let me know in the comment section if you have any predictions of your own. The Korean concert will 100% have the members as audience. I hope so. I hope so. Um, I hope he does something with Jin, with Dusok. Maybe a 360 stage. I would love for him to do a 360 stage. It'll be more tiring, but I would love for him to do a 360 stage. That will also allow him to maximize the sitting area, the stage area. Many people in the US and other countries, Sunny said, did not like J. Cole. Calling people stupid for not sharing his religious belief seemed to make many angry. Too bad, as it was a really good song. Do you think J. Cole will be a surprise? I do think J. Cole is going to make an appearance. Um, Becky G and J. Cole. I hope Jin performs. I hope so too. Maybe an original track, an exclusive track that they will only be performing on his concert. Do you think J. Cole will show up in the Brooklyn show? I think he will. I think he will. Jin too, maybe. I might. Warren said, I imagine there will be many idols at J Hope show. I mean, the performance that he had in Lollapalooza remains unmatched. So definitely, I think idols are going to be old and new will actually be watching him. Anyone get legit tickets in the US yet? No, I don't have one yet. I am hoping he does an encore stage for Festa with Jen being the opening act. That's okay. Or maybe just, just a guest in the show. Do you think BTS? That's too fast. What's Tiger JK's wife name? Tasha. Ah, I remember. Tasha is her name. Yoon Mi Rae is her Korean name. Her American name is Tasha. Tickets are not available in the US yet. The J Hope, that J Hope comes to Aurora, Colorado. I'm wondering what his new album will sound like, and J Hope will perform the new song on tour. I am so excited with his next album because he really is like, if you look at his three albums, one there like no similar elements. He is really pushing himself to expand his genre. So I'm excited for his next one. The closest he has ever gotten to a ballad is the one with Ha Yun Jin. I don't know. But maybe it's something that he can try. I am ecstatic, Jessica said, for his new album. I am anticipating. I'm so excited. I am excited for anything that he's going to, all the things that he's going to offer. The concert. I'm excited to see the concept. I think the one thing that you can expect from them is that he's never just going to go on stage and just sing. Like there's always something for us to watch and understand and whatever. I think that's who he is as a performer. So and as an artist. So I'm looking forward to that. Sam Jones said spending dollars to hate on someone is dumb. They're still making money and laugh all the way to the bank. Who's spending just to hate on them? That's absolutely insane. um, Sonny J. Ho put a hold on California tickets because of the fire. Yeah. He said he wants to wait and not be a burden. People are living in a couple of the venues he might play in. Um, Fire is in SoCal, far from NorCal. It is far from NorCal. NorCal.